Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm super duper excited to be announcing my first video for, drumroll, Vlogmas! Yay! I'm so excited. First time I ever do Vlogmas and I'm a little bit nervous because I've never been this consistent with YouTube, but you guys have been requesting a lot of videos, so I'm gonna get this out for you guys. And you guys have been asking me to do this as well. So I'm super duper excited to get this rolling, and I cannot wait to show you guys what I have in store for these next few videos. But if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Noelia and I talk about all things curly and sometimes a little bit of beauty and lifestyle. But for today's video, I figured it would be best for me to share my top 10 curly hair essential tools that I need in my life, and I figured I'd share it with you guys because you're always asking me what do I use and what do I feel is important in your routine. So before we get started with that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the alerts so you know when I post my next video. And I'm also gonna tag my social handles so you guys could follow me on there as well. I post a ton of curly content, so go check me out. But without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, so I figured we would start with the essential brushes. So the first brush I'm gonna share with you guys is a Boar bristle brush. I had to look up what this brush was even called because my entire life, I don't think I've ever called it a Boar bristle brush. I just call it my slick back, sleek look brush. Like, I don't even think there's a name for it, but I've been seeing this brush my entire life. I just never knew that there was a name for it. So this brush is my go-to brush when it comes to slicking my hair back, sleeking my buns back. If I ever need like a sleek look when my hair starts to get a little dirty, this is my brush for it. Absolutely love this brush. I've had this for years. You buy this once and you can have this last you like 10 years. I used to live in the Bronx and this came with me from the Bronx. So this is old, like this is old. So I've been living in Connecticut now for like 14 years. So she's old. Anyways, yes, you need a Boar bristle brush if you're trying to get that sleek bun, sleek high bun, low bun, ponytail, all the sleekness. She's got you. And the next brush, you guys see me use it in almost every video. I am absolutely obsessed with this. This is the Curl Keeper Flexy brush. I have this in two colors. I have it in the blue and gray and this one, and I am obsessed. This is probably, I don't want to say my absolute favorite brush, but you guys can see that I literally use it in every video. So this is pretty much one of my absolute favorite brushes of all time. This detangles, this clumps, this does everything. This brushes out. Like, this is my go-to brush for just about everything. And it just looks like a simple paddle brush. And when I got it, that's exactly what I thought it was. I was like, oh, it's just like, whatever, it's a cute little paddle brush. But I don't think I've ever used a brush that detangles my hair the way that this does. It's amazing. So if you're contemplating getting a curl keeper brush, you guys see the way it clumps my curls in videos. I could not imagine life without this brush. I can't. I love this brush too much. Highly recommend it. It's by Curl Keeper, so check them out. I'll also go ahead and add all the links to all the products I mentioned in this video down below, so don't worry about remembering exactly where things are from. Okay, so the next brush that I find super essential is a wide tooth comb. I need this comb in my life for just about almost everything. I detangle with it. This is what helps me part my sections. I know that people typically use the smaller, the finer tooth comb, but it gets lost in all this hair, guys, especially when my hair is in its natural state where it's just no products, nothing. I can barely run a basic comb through it, so let alone a fine tooth comb. This helps me part my hair. It's not always perfect, but I love my wide tooth comb. It's my go-to. I also use it to detangle sometimes as well, so it's always helpful. I just start with my ends and work my way up. This is a good brush for that as well. And yeah, I love my wide tooth comb. And the next brush I'm gonna mention is my Denman brush. I love my Denman brush, and I'm always bouncing back between the Denman and the Flexy brush. This just clumps my curls like no other as well. I use it to detangle as well. A lot of people have said that this causes breakage when you detangle with it, but I have yet to find that to be a problem for me. I use this to actually, like when I brush out my hair to do like a protective style, I like to use this as the tool to blow it out with the blow dryer if I use it on low heat. Love this. And you guys see how this works. It's amazing at clumping your curls and giving you that extra definition when it comes to making sure that all the products are evenly distributed throughout your curls. A Denman brush is definitely a staple in a curly girl's routine. If you haven't tried one, highly recommend it. I think I actually purchased her at Sally's 2 years ago. I want to say like 2 years ago. I love this brush, I really do, it's amazing. Okay, so the next tool is a tool that I don't necessarily always need, but if I do style with heavy gels, She's my best friend. This is a pick. This one was actually sent to me by Pump Hair Care. This is an Australian brand, and they sent me this over, and I thought it was a little weird because I mean, look at the size. It's just, I'm like, this is just strange. But the fact that they're so spread apart and they're just, I don't know. I think this is meant for thick hair because this works wonders on me. So what I do when I do use it is I just pretty much at the root, I just pick out at the root, and it just gives me that added definition even at the bottom. And it just changes my whole look. I haven't scrunched out the crunch from this wash and go. So if I want to leave the crunch in and I want the volume, I'll just fluff the roots and leave my hair be. So yeah, definitely recommend having a pick of some sort. It does not have to be the Pump Hair Care one. They sell picks everywhere, but I highly recommend a pick for those days that your hair is feeling a little flat and you want to go ahead and just fluff a little bit at the roots and just fluff your hair overall. This is going to give you that volume, that fluff, all of that. You definitely need a pick in your routine. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the satins. My next essential is, of course, a extra large satin bonnet. So this one is actually reversible, and it took me so long to figure that out, but whatever. But yes, so I could not live without this. For those of you who don't know, satin is crucial when it comes to preserving your naturally curly hair. If you want to avoid frizz, avoid breakage, and just make sure that your hair lasts all week, you should definitely buy yourself a satin bonnet. It's gonna help keep the moisture in your hair as opposed to cotton. Cotton is a moisture wicking fabric, so it's gonna wick the moisture out of your hair. So you're gonna want to try to stick to satin as much as possible. If you have silk, that works just as well. Love, love, love my satin bonnets. You guys know I have a whole routine. So the next one that comes up in conjunction to the bonnet is my satin scarves. Of course, this one's still tied up from the other night. But yes, my satin scarves. I would be nowhere without my satin scarves. These are the keys. And there's one more piece that's a key. But these in conjunction with one another, amazing at preserving your curls. I have a whole video on that you guys can go check out. But yes, I love, love, love my satin scarves. I actually love these cute little patterns, super adorable. And I actually like to wear these over the summer too. If I'm going to the beach, sometimes I'll actually just pop it on my head, make it look cute. Well, I mean, obviously my hair doesn't look this big, but if my hair was obviously flat, with my curls, I'll just use it that way. So I don't have direct sun on my hair. Sometimes it's just a little aggressive for my hair. So I like to just have like a satin scarf. And sometimes I actually wear a satin scarf underneath my beach hat. It's a little tip. So sometimes I just like to add that so that the friction from the hat doesn't really affect my hair. And the next satin we're gonna talk about is a satin pillowcase. This is a go-to because a lot of the times these two together still tend to fly off my head. So when they fly off, I have my satin pillowcase to keep me in check. So if you guys don't have a satin pillowcase and you only have these two, you'll be fine. But this is just me being hella extra and trying to preserve my curls as much as possible. But yeah, so I absolutely love my satin pillowcase. Not only is it amazing for my hair, it's also great for your skin. It helps prevent wrinkles and it also helps retain the moisture in your skin as well. So you want one of these. You definitely want one of these. So another item that goes along with the satin bonnet, satin scarf, satin pillowcase are satin hair ties. I absolutely love them, but I thought I brought one down to my studio and I don't have one. So I absolutely love using them as well. They're a staple in my routine. I have them all over the house, but whenever I need them to show you guys in a video, I never have them, which I'm so sorry about that. But so also satin scrunchies are my go-to. Typically when I do use a satin scrunchie, I find that it doesn't actually tug at my hair as aggressively. But I love satin scrunchies. They're absolutely amazing. You guys should check them out. And the last item I'm gonna mention that is not a necessity, but I absolutely love it. And it's also a huge part of my routine. It's my Dyson diffuser. I love, love, love my Dyson. It is literally my favorite blow dryer that I've owned. I've been wanting this for so long, and my mom actually got this for me last year for my birthday. So shout out to mom. But this has been so far amazing, and it really does cut your drying time. Like I saw people say, oh yeah, it cuts your drying time, it cuts your drying time. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, whatever, but this is the real deal. I do know that they're gonna be doing some sales for Christmas, and I'm almost positive that Black Friday they did some sales, but since this video is going up after Black Friday, I hope you guys took advantage of that. And if you haven't, They do sales from time to time, but Best Buy, you should check them out because they love to put things 20% off, just saying. But I do find that it significantly dries my hair so much quicker than any other blow dryer that I've used. So if you don't have a Dyson, you don't need a Dyson. You can live your life, you can live a flourished curly life without a Dyson, I am telling you. What you do need are the attachment pieces. This little diffuser piece for your blow dryer. This one was actually sent to me by House of Curls, and I keep it as my travel diffuser because a lot of the times these are universal, these tips are universal. So any blow dryer that you have, you can actually just attach this to it and you can diffuse your hair in peace. So I love the collapsible ones. I will go ahead and link it down below so you guys can check it out. And they're easy, they're versatile, and you can just literally collapse it right into your luggage and call it a day. As long as you diffuse your hair in low heat, then you're good. So yeah, you don't need a Dyson for your curls to be amazing. It is an amazing device, and like I said, it has cut my drying time significantly in half, and I absolutely love it. It is more on the luxurious side. So if you want to splurge one day and you want to get yourself a Dyson, go do it, sis. But you could still live a very flourished curly life with that one. But yeah, guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys loved my first Vlogmas video. I'm really, really excited to put together all these videos for you guys. It's gonna be a challenge, but I love a good challenge. I'm a whole Capricorn, so we love a good challenge. But if you have any suggestions of any videos that you guys wanna see during this Vlogmas, go ahead and comment it down below. But that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.